If you need to watch one video on how to always look put together and always look polished, clean, and beautiful at your most potential, this is the video for you. Part 4. So if you can keep your, if you use, like the Dove or whatever other kind of body wash, try to keep that in the same scent family. If not, in my opinion, it doesn't really make that much of a difference, because whatever body wash you use, it's not going to last throughout the day. It's just supposed to clean you. You can try your best to get a scent that lingers outside of the shower, but it's really not going to go past and beyond the bathroom. But when you get out of the shower, I'm just going to, let's use the vanilla family as an example, because I think it's honestly what's most popular. So when you get out of the shower, get your toner, use it all over body. That's not a scent thing, that's, skincare thing. And then get your vanilla based lotion. I can suggest I actually have it. It's the EOS vanilla cashmere body lotion. I'm not a vanilla girl, but I really like the smell of it because it's super strong. I think it's the strongest smelling lotion at Walmart, at least, that I've ever smelt. You probably get, your type at Bath & Body Works, which I probably would suggest. I just got this one for fun. But get your vanilla lotion, and then get a vanilla scented based body oil, and then lather both up. This goes for whether it's in the morning or nighttime, before you go to bed or before you start your day. I don't care, it doesn't matter, or both. Like, shower for one of them, but in my opinion, you should be doing this toner, lotion, and oil routine night and day. For me, that's just the best results, but all within the vanilla family. Then this is kind of new. I think I've started to see this go around TikTok, but it's a very old trick that like our moms or our moms used to do, but it's called body dusting. And you can do this, like, you can make your own DIY version, or you can just buy one online. I personally would like to make it myself, because then you can customize it to your own scent. Or if you're just lazy and you don't mind spending a little buck, then by all means go find one online. But it's basically just like a tin of whatever. It could be a glass bowl, as luxurious or cheap as you want it to look. Mine's cheap. I got everything with like Amazon or Dollar Tree. But you just get a tin and you put like, there's this like Dollar Tree powder or just baby powder, and like cornstarch, but powder, baby type body safe body powder. Fill that thing up almost all the way. Then get a cotton round or swab, whatever. Drench that puppy with oil, the same vanilla oil that you're putting on your body. Drench it in oil. Also, maybe even put some oil in the powder itself. Then get your perfume. My personal opinion, I don't think a lot of girls do this, but I'm a very, like I said, a signature based fragrance kind of girl. So I mix my fragrances. I have specific fragrance notes that are for me specifically. So if I really wanted to change my perfume, I could, as long as it's in that same note range. But I'm very picky, so I like to stick to the same ones. So you can have, honestly, an unlimited amount of perfumes, but maybe stick to 2 to 3 of the perfume notes that are custom to you, and whatever ones. They have to smell like, again, like I said, you can't do a vanilla and then a floral and then, like a oud. Like, no. They need to be within the same family. I don't wear the vanilla scent, but I'm guessing you can pair the vanilla with like, like the cocoa, maybe like a fall cinnamon type smell, pumpkin spice. I really don't know, but do your own research with whatever note family you belong to. And take all those, spray it all over the cotton round. Be generous. I don't care how much perfume you're losing. Be generous. You want that dust powder to actually work, be generous. And then spray it into the powder itself. Then put that cotton round inside the dusting container, put a lid on, shake it. If you need to get a little tool to really like dig in there, by all means do what you gotta do. But all of that powder needs to be covered in that perfume and oil. If it's not gonna work. It's not gonna do nothing. And then just get, like a little fluffer, kind of, like those makeup powder puffs, but like, like big, like fluff form, like Princess and the Frog. Charlotte, her puff, body puffer, she has one of those big ones. Get one of those. Dip it in there. Everywhere that you, like, and I'll be very strict, underarms and your cleavage, your under boob, I said underarms, and your yoni space, your booty crack, the back of your thighs, the back of your knees, your pulse points. If you want to do your entire body, you can, but those places are important because it's going to help us sweat, and it's going to make whatever scent that you're trying to put on, it's going to make it stronger, and it's going to make it last longer because, like oil, it's going to seal it in. Now, when you do dust the powder on, some of the powder, it might just, be like a powder. So if you want, get a, like a makeup brush, very fluffy, like a powder brush, and brush the rust excess off and just leave it. It's perfectly fine. But that's all preference to whether you like to be more of like, like a shimmery oiled kind of girl, or you want to be like a matte powdered. If you still like the oily shimmer glowy kind of look, you can still do the powder. My trick, add glitter. Not like big chunks of glitter, but get a body glitter. If you want, put it in the powder, or just have a regular body glitter powder separate, and then put that on right after. There you go. Shimmers right back. I promise you it works. Hair. Your hair always needs to be done. So, okay, we're going to level up again. Hair. If you want to do a bun, a lazy look with a bun. Like I said, I just woke up not that long ago, so my hair's still looking a little crazy. I just really wanted to make this video. But if you have flyaways like this, get some sort of gel or whatever, slick it back. Slick it back. If you like the messy look, take some strands out, whatever. That automatically enhances it, and it looks intentional. That still looks put together and done. And don't do, like a little ratty ponytail. Get a claw clip. Get a French pin. That, I've been wanting to invest into those for so bad, but if you get a French pin and try to put up your hair in a bun, when you put a French pin in there, oh my goodness, the way your messy buns get so elevated so quickly and effortlessly. Try it out, because I will soon. Do weekly hair oiling. That is going to help nourish your hair, make it healthier, stronger, thicker, fuller, longer, whatever your goal is, it's gonna help. But scalp and hair oiling are completely separate, so do with that what you wish. You still need to be doing it. If you want to take it an extra step, do a gloss. You can do a natural gloss, like make your own natural hair gloss at home, but you can also just simply buy an expensive hair gloss product, and it's gonna help. Also invest into some serums. They don't have to be expensive. I can't stand expensive hair care products. It actually irritates me. Thankfully, I have many that were gifted to me, but I can suggest one that was very affordable that I have seen results with. It's the Biotin Hair Thickening Scalp Serum. It's not greasy, it's lightweight. I can use it morning and night and on my hair, but I use it on my scalp mainly. That is going to help with the overall nourishing of your hair. Your scalp is what makes your hair grow, so when you put a serum on it, it's going to help it even better. Makeup or skin, just putting your face, making your face look more put together. If you wear makeup but you don't want to do full glam every day, which me either. Quick tip, self-tan facial contouring weekly. I had mentioned this earlier, but you can put it on your eyelids for eyeshadow. Oh, it's so beautiful. Don't put it on the full thing. I like to, put it on the base here and then lift it up. Beautiful. I contour, not often. I feel like my nose is, I feel like I already have a pretty perfect small nose as it is, so I really don't need to. But if I'm feeling extra, I will contour my nose, make a cute little button nose, put a little, contour your cheeks, your forehead. You want to do your jaw, by all means. If you want to add some freckles, go ahead. I think that honestly elevates it, and when it fades down, it gives like a natural blushed look to your cheeks, and I think that is so beautiful. So it fades so beautifully to me. You just have to do your research and find the best self-tanner for you and the right shade for you. If you're like me and you have pale lips and you struggle with keeping the paleness away, like I said, if you want, you can use that self-tanner on your lips. Don't go crazy and try to overline. It's noticeable. It looks like you just like put your face into some dirt. I've done it on accident and I absolutely hated it. I like scrubbed my lips so much when I woke up, and it did go away, because when it's on your lips, the skin on your lips tends to peel off faster than anything else. So it doesn't last, all 24 hours, but it lasts a lot longer than anything else I've ever tried. So try that out. That may help. Also, again, if you're not a huge makeup girl, but you are, get tinted SPFs. I have a SPF that's tinted kind of like a skin tint. I don't use it often, but it works. I also have a SPF like pink blush. It's just an SPF, but it's pink, so I can use it on my cheek. That alone is going to enhance your overall appearance so much more. If you clusters, you're good. Otherwise, put some, like Vaseline or castor oil on the top and just crimp them to put them up. And there you go. Again, put a lip tint on and always, always, always keep your lips hydrated. I'm gonna try to wrap this up because this video is a lot longer than what I thought it was gonna be, so I'm just gonna wrap it up. I'm sorry, my light died on me, so that must be a sign. Here, wrap it up. So some of my last tip is accessories. Always be accessorized. I will point out again, it's still morning. I just woke up not that long ago, so I am not ready for the day. I'm literally still in my PJs. Something was just telling me to make this video. So accessories, very important. You have to think of your accessories like your outfit. So always have at least one necklace on, a set of earrings. I don't care if it's, like a little diamond there or a hoop. I don't care, but you always need to be wearing earrings. A bracelet and a ring. But if you don't have all of that, that's okay. At least earrings. Oh my goodness. Sleep with them on. I don't care. But you always need to be wearing earrings. I personally like hoops. Like small hoops. I used to do, like the big Jolia hoops. But I just bring smaller hoops. But just because to me it's more bold, it's obvious, and super pretty to me. But yes, you always need to be wearing earrings and maybe a necklace if you can too. If you want to take it more elevated and more serious, wear earrings, necklace, rings, at least one. If you can, more than one, whatever, if you're like a minimalistic, classy, or elegant type of girl, then yeah, maybe one ring or two. If you like more jewelry, cover all your fingers, who cares? And a bracelet or however many. For your outfit, it always needs to look put together. I don't care if you're, again, a minimalistic, chic, classy, elegant type of girl, where you like your outfits very not basic and plain, but you don't have logos, which in my opinion don't look cute anyway. None of my outfits have logos on it. I don't like that either. That's what makes it look very vulgar and gaudy. And I'm not about to shun on anyone that likes to show a bunch of skin. Like if you have big boobs and you like to show it off, okay, show it off. If you're a very modest, you like to be covered, you don't want to show off all your skin, I got a lot of respect for you kind of girls, because that's me too. But I also tend to go back and forth on like, okay, I don't mind showing some cleavage, but I won't show anything else. Like I'll show little to no leg, maybe my calves, but that's it. So, and if you are going to be revealing, these are my own opinions, but you can do as you wish for your outfits. And if you do end up showing more skin than none, pick one place of your body that you prefer to show more skin and then cover the rest. You want to wear a very short skirt or dress and show a lot of leg, make sure your chest covered. You don't have to have long sleeves, but in my opinion it elevates the outfit. If you want to show a lot of chest, a lot of cleavage and boob, cover as much leg as you can. Don't have so much of your back out. You look naked. These are my personal opinions because I'm not gonna say I'm a Christian, but I am a God-fearing woman, and I do feel like even in private, no. Let me rewind that. Even if very few people are seeing you, when you have so much skin out and you're exposing the exact figure of your body and the creases and crevices of what you're blessed with, like, does that not take a little bit of your dignity away? Like, if you're trying to find a husband, but you're showing the entire world your body and what you have, like, what? It just doesn't make sense to me, because your body is sacred. Your body is the temple. Your body is something that should only be able to be seen or touched, loved on by yourself and by your partner. But when you're showing the entire world or the town your body, it's a little, much. But I was a little revealing myself, but when I was in high school, and I just didn't care. I didn't have the beliefs or the values that I have now. But now I prefer a more modest look. Every now and then, like I said, I don't mind showing a little bit of cleavage, but I will cover everything else. If I show cleavage, my legs and my arms, for the most part, will be pretty covered and modest. So that if you want to elevate your style, I don't care what kind of style you have, whether it's classy or bohemian, like island girl type, or if you're a gaudy kind of girl and you love wearing brands all over you, or you love everything baggy, or everything slim fit, it doesn't matter. This applies to any and everything. If you want to show one type of skin, try to keep it that one area. You want to show more leg, cover everything else. You want to show more chest, cover everything else. I think if you really want to elevate your outfit all in all, or just your style, aim for more backless items. A backless dress or a backless shirt that everything else is covered, that is so provocative, sexy, yet modest and wholesome. And she can just beautiful in so many ways because it's eye-catching. Because the back is just something that's not always revealed like that, and everything else is so covered. And when you take care of your body, you have such a sexy back. Backs alone can be so sexy. So try that. I don't have many pieces like that, but I want so badly to invest into more dresses and shirts like that because they're just another level. I have not yet done this, but I will suggest it because I've seen good results from it on like TikTok or just social media all in all. When you do, like those color test matches to see, like you go to somebody, you could probably do it yourself if you want, but you go to somebody and they hold these like sheets of cloth of like color right under your face or your neck. And there's different like seasons I really couldn't tell you. I'm not a color kind of girl to be able to say what kind of all that is, but they have different kind of, just say wheels of color for like fall season colors or spring, summer, winter, whatever, and they'll show you what it looks best with your skin, your undertones, what's going to brighten you up, what's going to make you look more glowy and alive, what's going to dull you down and make you look gray and tired. I do suggest doing one of those. I want to, but I'm a little afraid that I won't like what they have to say. Not because I think I know what doesn't look good on me, but because I think I'm good at what I do by myself. But invest to the right colors to your own preference, like what looks good with you. If you have a more olive, golden, brown kind of skin tone, and for your jewelry to be more on the gold. If you have pink undertones, very pale skin, do silver. And the best way to test it is like your veins by your wrist. I think it's if you have blue veins, you are more attracted to the silver. The silver looks best on you. If you have green, then gold looks best on you. If you have both, because I think a lot of people do have both, either or looks good on you. Like during the winter, you get real pale. Silver looks amazing. During the summer, you get real golden, real dark, and gold looks great on you. You can do both. Both look good no matter what. Just do more research on your own features and what looks best on you personally. Don't try to go out there looking like someone that doesn't look like you. If you're an Indian woman through and through, like you're from India and your features are very strictly like that, don't go over here looking at a white girl and try to compare yourself to her. It's just not going to work. Or if you're a white girl and you're over here admiring, like a Puerto Rican, a Mexican, you're just like a 100% Hispanic lady. You look nothing like her. So don't try to compare yourself to her and try to be somebody that you're not. If you need inspiration, one of my biggest tips is to you can go on TikTok or Google, whatever, and put in your key features. You have brown eyes, brown hair. Look at what kind of facial shape you have. Put that in. Kind of body type you have. Put that in. And then celebrity lookalike. I guarantee you're going to find somebody that has the same features as you that is famous. And they have, all these, professional makeup, hair, stylist people to make them look the best that they possibly can. So you can get inspiration off of them to recreate it. And it's not trying to be them, but if you need a little extra help, that is your best way to go. Find someone that looks exactly like you and that is famous because they have professional people to enhance them at their best possible, unique appearances and features. So this video came out a lot longer than what I wanted it to, but I woke up with such intention to make this. And I am moving states in literally like 2 weeks. So I will be applying all this to myself very heavily. And I felt the need to just share it for anyone else that may be going through such a thing, that needs an overnight glow up or a long-term glow up. So do with any of this information what you will. Don't try to change yourself and be like anybody else. Enhance your own appearances. You are blessed with your own beauty. Only be yourself. God bless you all. Bye now. Okay, this was the very last video of this series. I am so sorry that it took actual like 4 different videos to actually finish one video. I do want to quickly apologize for that because all 4 of these videos were supposed to be one, but I didn't realize that I ended up making that video an hour long, 59 minutes long. So no one's gonna watch it, so I did have to separate into 4 separate videos. I was completely willing to do that, so I hope you guys are okay with that, and I hope you enjoyed this video and all 4 of those episodes. So do with this information of what you guys will. Bye now.